Fondest memories playing with him? Wow, man. I mean, we had so many good times together, man. You reminisce over this thing and you go over I just remember the early days in the 90s and like how much fun it was playing the game together. We're the same age, working together, Cammy, the group of guys that we were together with that we all broke in with. And, it was just, we just had so much fun back in the day. You caught me off guard, but the memories I have, we just had a lot of fun together. And we had a lot of fun playing the game together. And when at 7:05, it was so much fun to play the game. And my memories of Baggy are like, I think I knew him better than he knew himself, and he knew me better than I knew myself. That's how long we played together. And we just had a lot of fun playing the game. And, I said it before at the Hall of Fame in my speech. We're just two East Coast dudes that just love to play the game, and I think it showed out there in the field. So I can't be happier, any happier for him. With the phone call that he received a couple days ago, and deservingly so.
Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about here. Art said that one of his fondest memories when Jeff was one of his first games, and Rock double threw on 98 in his head, trying to send a message.
In Cincinnati, a lot of times that don't happen, but when it does happen, it is like happen. But the hitter never gets retaliation like that. But I do specifically remember that play that you're talking about, because it was just one of those things where, all right, we'll get you back, and then all of a sudden he took care of it himself. So it was kind of cool.
How neat is it that you played so long together, have so many memories, but now you'll be in the Hall for eternity together? Yeah,
it's pretty special. Where he and I, we just love playing. You never play the game thinking that the Hall of Fame was a place that you saw other people go to, and maybe you go visit with your family someday when you're retired, and then obviously one guy gets in, and then the other guy gets in, and he and I are longevity-wise, I think we played more games than anybody in the history of the game, and you're in the Hall of Fame together. We are joined together forever, and I was saying it earlier. You mentioned Biggio, you mentioned Bagwell, you mentioned Biggio, and now you do that in the Hall of Fame. I think it's what a great thing it is, and what a great thing it is for our fans.
Craig, as the summer approaches, what kind of advice will you give him? Because you've been through what he's going to go through on that induction.
Yeah, my advice to him right now is he's going to slow things down a little bit and get back into the normal routine of things, and taking his kids to school and doing those typical normal things. And then, I'm heading to the ranch right after this. I'll visit with him and see if he's got any questions. And, he's got plenty of time, though. And I do know one thing. He's got a lot of kids in his house, and these kids can type. So he's going to, you have them type up your speech, because if not, I can't type, and I know he can't. So you want one of those kids to do it. But he's gonna do a great job, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Craig, knowing him the way that you do, what's it like for you to see him talk about this now? The stuff that you talked about 2 years ago. What's going through your mind when you see him up there and talking about it?
Well, it's kind of the same thing. You're still trying to pinch yourself, trying to see if it's a dream, and see if this is, you really got the phone call. And like I said, it's a phone call that changes your life the rest of your life, and it's something that you will never forget. His family will never forget. For those people that were in his house at that time, and it's such a special. You're part of the greatest players of all time, and we don't look at ourselves like that, but you are, and that's pretty darn special. And it's pretty darn special to be able to do it here in Houston.